All right, spell bureaucracy. Your word is thalassophobia. Next up, dichotomization. Can you spell sequoia? The next word is Cyrillic. The next word is utilitarianism. Next up, superferromagnetism. The next word is portmanteau. Next up, neuropsychological. Your word is prognostication. Your word is paradigm. Spell dendrochronology. Your word is onomatopoeia. Spell syzygy. All right, spell labyrinthine. Spell gubernatorial. Next up, soliloquy. Your word is verisimilitude. All right, spell apocryphal. All right, spell languid. Your word is acetaminophen. The next word is inchoate. The next word is capricious. Can you spell milieu? Your word is apocryphal. Can you spell syzygy? The next word is abakashi. All right, spell portmanteau. The next word is paraphernalia. Spell iconoclast. Spell perspicacious. Your word is neuropsychological. Can you spell pusillanimous? Your word is anachronistic. All right, spell Cyrillic. Your word is achromatophil. Your word is paradigm. Can you spell soliloquy? Spell contradistinguish. The next word is allotransplantation. All right, spell languid. All right, spell infundibulum. Your word is sesquipedalian. Next up, infinitesimal. Spell absquatulate. The next word is dendrochronology. Spell quixotry. The next word is isthmus. Next up, compartmentalization. All right, spell utilitarianism. All right, spell fuchsia. Next up, batrachophobia. All right, spell deoxyribonucleic. Can you spell Bogolunfini? Spell prestidigitation. All right, spell entrepreneur. The next word is verisimilitude. Your word is sequoia. Your word is hieroglyphics. Next up, paroxysm. The next word is fossiliferous. Next up, susurration. Next up, baccalaureate. Your word is dichotomization. Spell quasquicentennial. Spell bureaucracy. Next up, labyrinthine. All right, spell supererogatory. Spell rhinorrhgia. Next up, thalassophobia. All right, spell milieu. Spell pulchritudinous. Can you spell borborygmus? Can you spell Worcestershire? Next up, acquiesce. Spell inchoate. Can you spell acromatophilia? All right, spell capricious. Can you spell onomatopoeia? Your word is gubernatorial. The next word is hippopotamonstrosusquipedaliophobia. Your word is oligonucleotide. Spell otorhinolaryngological. All right, spell antediluvian. The next word is prognostication. Can you spell subpoena? The next word is acetaminophen. All right, spell aegis. Spell capoeira. Your word is serendipity. Next up, superferromagnetism. Next up, lepidopterology. The next word is jurisprudence. Can you spell Buckminster Fullerene? The next word is incomprehensibility. All right, spell subcompartmentalization. Your word is prestidigitation. Your word is hieroglyphics. All right, spell infinitesimal. Can you spell achromatophil? Can you spell abakashi? Your word is gubernatorial. Can you spell Buckminster Fullerene? Next up, baccalaureate. Your word is pusillanimous. All right, spell soliloquy. The next word is anachronistic. Can you spell thalassophobia? All right, spell borborygmus. Next up, allotransplantation. Spell dendrochronology. Your word is paraphernalia. All right, spell isthmus. Can you spell achromatophilia? Spell dichotomization. Can you spell utilitarianism? The next word is onomatopoeia. The next word is jurisprudence. All right, spell subpoena. The next word is apocryphal. Can you spell languid? Your word is Cyrillic. Can you spell fossiliferous? Can you spell compartmentalization? All right, spell pulchritudinous. The next word is lepidopterology. The next word is capoeira. The next word is Worcestershire. All right, spell acquiesce. The next word is verisimilitude. Can you spell batrachophobia? Can you spell prognostication? Your word is contradistinguish. All right, spell superferromagnetism. The next word is absquatulate. Your word is bureaucracy. Can you spell sesquipedalian? Next up, portmanteau. Spell deoxyribonucleic. The next word is entrepreneur. All right, spell acetaminophen. The next word is incomprehensibility. Can you spell parallelogrammatic? Your word is pseudo-hypoparathyroidism. The next word is syzygy. Can you spell aegis? Spell serendipity. Your word is milieu. Can you spell perspicacious? All right, spell quixotry. Can you spell supererogatory? Spell quasquicentennial. Your word is Bogolunfini. Can you spell neuropsychological? Can you spell labyrinthine? Your word is iconoclast. Your word is capricious. Your word is inchoate. Can you spell sequoia? Your word is fuchsia. Next up, subcompartmentalization. All right, spell paroxysm. Spell infundibulum. Spell paradigm. All right, spell antediluvian. All right, spell rhinoregia. Next up, susurration. Next up, entrepreneur. Next up, quasquicentennial. The next word is soliloquy. Your word is baccalaureate. Your word is dichotomization. Can you spell subpoena? Spell compartmentalization.